we have right here is the Volkswagen GTI, starting at $28,595. So this one is tested. This one that we see here has to be in the 30s, at $33,915. Fuel economy being combined 27 miles per gallon, 24 city and 32 highway. Okay, now let's take a look. This is the door of the GTI. As you guys can see, nothing really has much change from the previous models. You sit inside. It still doesn't have the latest iteration as far as the technology, as the speedometer and everything as well, but it does have the nice stereo system. That was actually an upgrade, which actually took place about a year or so ago, and it was first introduced in the Golf R. But it does not have the latest technology as you see in the Jetta or in the higher versions. It has a nice steering wheel. Everything is nice. Has it the engine stop and start as well. You have a place for your coins and 12 volt. You have the cruise control. You have the paddles, which are plastic and not magnesium. But besides that, it's a quite nice setup. You have a big size sunroof as well. Let's step back. And in the back seat. It's quite spacious. I mean, I'm 6 feet. I can fit back here, but you know, it's a little tightly, but it's nice. So it's a nice setup. Great space. You have your vents back here, and you have little pockets for the to keep your belongings. And you got a little nice speaker back here too as well. And you got your nice seats. These are the same seats that were in Golf R32 back in the day. Everything also in the back, and I believe they're leather wrapped, even though it does feel like leather. Perhaps it is leather with the red stitching. Quite nice. And I'm 6'3". You can fit back there quite easily. You have the nice pedals as far as the aluminum pedals. And you also have the sills, if you see the lighting there for the sills. And I wonder if you have it in the back. Let's see. Usually they just put it in the front. Yeah, it's just for the front door. And this is a automotive review. So what we have here is the 2020 Volkswagen Golf GTI, the original hot hatch, which raises the bar with the new technology and standard driver assistant features. Now, the next generation CarNet and the Wi-Fi are standard on what you see here is the 2020 VW GTI. It has standard front assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear traffic alert. Now the MSRP starts at $28,595. On this one, particular one with the options, it's up to 30,000. Now, Henderson, Virginia, the car that defined the term hot hatch, embodies a classic formula, refinement style, power, and playful performance. In the 2020, the Golf GTI returns with a host of enhancements that continue the tradition of affordable performance. It has been built since 1983. The GTI has been awarded more than a dozen awards since its redesign for the 2015 model year and the 2020. It only gets better. Now, what's new for the 2020 Golf GTI is available in two trims, the S and the SE. And in a modest value realignment, front assist, blind spot monitor, and traffic alert are now standard equipment on all the models. GTI models also receive standard in-car Wi-Fi capability when you subscribe to a data plan, and the next generation CarNet infotainment system. An Autobahn package is available for the SE model and adds a host of upscale features, including Discover Media infotainment system with navigation, climatronic, automatic dual zone climate control, Fender premium audio, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and light assist. Pricing for the 2020 Volkswagen Golf GTI with a standard 6-speed manual transmission starts at $28,595. And the 7-speed DSG dual clutch automatic transmission with Tiptronic starts at $29,395. And the destination charge on this particular car is $920, believe it or not. Now, the exterior, this is the 7th generation and is wrapped in sheet metal that is modern and unmistakably a Volkswagen Golf GTI. The shape and the design elements remain as defined as ever, with the stainless steel pillars, roofline trimming, and classic Golf GTI side windows. But the striking new front and a steeply sloped hood leave no doubt that this is different from the previous generation. So this is where the difference is. Now, the S model features standard LED daytime running lights and LED headlights with an adaptive front lighting system, which they call AFS. Are standard on the SE models. A bright red horizontal strip visually connects the headlights to revised grille and bumper. Now the fascia carries a strong character line that travels along the side and all the way back to the tail light cluster, only breaking for the wheel arches. Just above, another body line can be traced from the rear side window all the way back up to the headlights. Now, these subtle body lines have create a poised yet elegant appearance. Now, I guess they're talking about this body line right here. This body line right here. Now, in addition to the to what they call the red horizontal stripe highlights on the grille, the 2020 Golf GTI has several other visual differences from its conventional Golf brethren. The lower front fascia incorporates standard LED fog lights housed within a series of horizontal strakes on either side of the unique mesh pattern grille. Red painted brake calipers with GTI lettering peek behind the bespoke alloy wheels, and the subtle side skirts help to give the GTI a more planted appearance. Around the back, the bright exhaust tips sit on either side of the unique rear diffuser, while a roof spoiler and LED taillights further differentiates the car from the other models. Now, the Golf GTI has a lower visual center of gravity and a more dynamic stance than the regular Golf, thanks to a sport suspension that lowers the car 0.6 inches. The Golf GTI is equipped with a large 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels as standard equipment, wrapped in the standard all-season exclusive option of the SE trim with the Autobahn package. Actually, it has a 224 by 40 summer performance tires. Now this car also has the automatic rain sensing windshield wipers, along with the automatic headlights, are standard across the lineup. And we're going to be able to look at the interior in the video in a second. It's actually a 4-minute video. We'll look inside the car and just see what features has changed on the new 2020 Golf GTI. And to add more information, now the Volkswagen is going to be coming out with the new GTI called the GTI TCR, which is going to be coming out in 2021, which is going to be probably come out later this year, probably toward the end of the last 3 months. Now Volkswagen, they've been struggling to keep it under wraps. Now there's going to be an all new hot hatch, and it's going to be called the GTI TCR, and this particular car is going to have a whopping 286 horsepower, and it's going to be a second quicker, up to 60 miles per hour, which is at 5.6 seconds compared to the 5.7 seconds now GTI. The intercooler is going to be behind the front bumper, and it's going to be larger than the standard GTI, the one that we see here today. It's going to have unique wheels, oval exhaust pipes, so it's not going to be circular anymore. And the rear spoiler on the car will be larger, and there's going to be, the cabin's going to get upgrades too. It's going to have better seats, a sportier steering wheel, carbon fiber trim. So it's going to be unique, and it's going to be worth the wait. And from what from before, I said 286. It's going to be at 296 horsepower and on tap, and I don't know if it's going to be cheaper, but I'm thinking it's going to be around the same 28,000 to 33,000 price point. So, and it's also, believe it or not, it's going to top out at a whopping 161.5 miles per hour. And now, back in the past, it wasn't really offered in the U.S. They haven't made that decision yet, and they were going to unveil it at the Geneva Auto Show, but it was canceled. So if you're seriously thinking about getting a 2020 GTI, I would say hold on to your old car for a few months and wait for this TCR version to come out. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you've been ripped, and no one wants to be ripped. And again, this is just some small information just to add onto this GTI 2020 review. And thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.